The SAGE Knowledge Ebook collection is somewhat like the Gale Virtual Reference Library, but it is published by SAGE, a quite reputable publisher that focuses primarily on social science topics, though they do have some earth and environmental science resources as well. It can be found using the Databases tab on the library's homepage and either entering the name in the search bar or browsing to it through the alphabetical listing. SAGE Knowledge contains both reference sources, so encyclopedias, handbooks, dictionaries, etc., as well as full-length books and collections on a number of topics. Additionally, it also contains a number of longer studies published by CQ Press, beyond the reports that we can find in CQ Researcher. Like other databases, we can find items either through searching with the search bar or by browsing. Let's start with browsing by subject through the menu on the left-hand side of the page. Clicking any of these general topics will take us to a menu of subtopics. Let's say we were researching for a criminology class and wanted to learn about community policing. We would click Criminology and Criminal Justice, then Policing and Law Enforcement, and finally Community Policing. Here we see all of the items that are tagged in just that way. When we come to a results list, there are several tools that we could use to narrow the list of results. Sticking with the topic of community policing, here is the results screen for a search with that term, and we find we have over 5,000 items here. Over here on the right-hand side of the page, we find several tools that are common to other academic databases. We can filter for item type, either full books or reference entries in encyclopedias, handbooks, dictionaries, etc. Or we can narrow it to entire works or chapters and entries. One note of caution here though, at this time we do not have access to video content through SAGE Knowledge, so if we filter for video segments, we won't get any hits. Going down the page, we can filter for date or by keywords. The subject filter for this database is a bit different from others though. Instead of giving us all of the subject terms like we might find in Saint Search or ProQuest Central, SAGE Knowledge organizes subjects by academic disciplines. So if we were interested in psychological aspects of community policing, we would have to deselect all of the subjects, click Show More, come down to Psychology, click it, and it will re-execute the search. So we're now down to 279 hits. When we select an item, we go to that item screen where we find several tools that can help us with our research. We can download the item as a PDF file. We can pull citation information. Again, several different formats are supported. We can also email a link to somebody. If we need a link for ourselves, for our reference page, for example, we can pull the DOI or Digital Object Identifier